What if I revealed that the voice tearing your life apart isn't from the outside world, but a silent saboteur within? Imagine the real enemy isn't your past struggles, your doubters, or your circumstances. It's the toxic thoughts you've allowed to take root in your mind. Do you feel exhausted, overwhelmed, or stuck in a loop of self-doubt? Have you ever paused to ask why? Why do you undermine yourself despite knowing your potential? Why do your own thoughts drag you down instead of lifting you up? This isn't mere overthinking. It's a relentless war for your perception, and most are losing because they don't even know they're in the battle. Negative thinking doesn't just dim your mood, it erodes your purpose, shatters your discipline, and freezes your will. But what if ancient Stoic laws, ruthless, battle-tested, and forged in philosophy, could silence that inner chaos and transform your mind into an unbreakable fortress? Stick with me through this 8-minute journey on Stoic Journal, because we're diving deep into raw truth. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. If you're ready to seize control from fear and doubt and unlock a life of clarity, strength, and self-mastery, hit that subscribe button now. Your truest self is waiting to emerge. Like, share, and comment below to keep this wisdom alive. Chaos and transform your mind into an unbreakable fortress. Stick with me through this 8-minute journey on Stoic Preview, because we're diving deep into raw truth. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. If you're ready to seize control from fear and doubt and unlock a life of clarity, strength, and self-mastery, hit that subscribe button now. Your truest self is waiting to emerge. Like, share, and comment below to keep this wisdom alive. Ignore that pattern, and you'll relive the same mental assaults endlessly. True mastery begins not with reaction, but with investigation. Get real about what fuels those thoughts: fear, old wounds, or self-imposed stories. If your mind whispers, "You're falling behind," don't distract yourself with scrolling or busyness. Breathe, dig deeper. Am I truly behind, or am I measuring myself against someone else's life? Am I tying my worth to their timeline? These are the roots, untouched. They grow stronger. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your reaction stems from habits tied to those roots. Carl Jung added, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. That fear of judgment, it's not just a trait, it's a root. Perhaps planted in childhood, when you felt not enough. Every decision since, words, clothes, secrets, springs from it. Stoics don't mask this with fake positivity. They confront it, not out of fearlessness, but because silence feeds fear. Each negative thought is a signal. Investigate it, understand its origin, challenge it, and change the behavior that nourishes it. It's like finding a leak in your home. Mopping daily won't fix it. You must seal the source. When you cut the root, anxiety loses its grip, doubt stops paralyzing, and sadness avoids spiraling into shame. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Most pain is a loop from avoiding the source. Break it. Next time you're overwhelmed, don't say, "I can't handle this." Ask, "What am I afraid of?" Be specific. Disappointing someone, public failure, write it down, then dig. Why does that hurt? What belief amplifies it? Name the root, then decide, does this belief serve me, or is it time to release it? This isn't comfortable, but discomfort is your guide to freedom. It's not about fixing problems. It's about reclaiming power to respond, choose clarity, and act despite fear. You don't need motivational quotes. You need precision. Face your fear and declare, "I see you, I know your source, but you don't control me." That's Stoic leadership, cutting roots, not trimming leaves, putting you in command of your mind. Law 2, master the frame or be its slave. Life can hit hard, a rejection, a failed plan, a trusted friend's departure, and your mind rushes to explain. Here's the key: how you frame it shapes your reality. Your brain doesn't just record events, it assigns meaning, and that meaning becomes your truth. Stoics knew pain and failure are inevitable, but suffering is a choice, determined by the story you tell. Lose a job, and one person spirals. "I failed, I'm worthless, I'll never recover." Another reframes, "This is my chance to chase what matters." Same event, different frame, different outcome. Epictetus said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." The story you attach holds more power than the event. Notice how some stay unshaken in chaos. They've trained to reframe fast, not ignoring pain, but choosing responses that build strength. Next time life strikes, don't say, "This isn't fair." Ask, "What can I learn?" or "What's being tested?" Better questions forge a stronger mind. Carl Jung noted, "It all depends on how we look at things, not how they are in themselves." Your perception can be a prison or power. If your inner voice frames everything as attacks or setbacks, life feels heavy. Shift to, "This is a challenge" or "This is training," and you take ownership. Most surrender the pen to fear or shame, letting their identity crumble. But not you. You're here for sovereignty, to lead through difficulty. Catch your inner dialogue and rewrite it. Criticized, don't take it personally, see it as sharpening. Ghosted, recognize it reflects their clarity, not your worth. The facts stay, but the weight lifts. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." You can't always change the external, but you control your lens. This isn't fake positivity, it's clarity. Your story shapes your strength. Stop asking, "Why me?" and ask, "How can I use this?" Practice daily. Annoyed, this is my patience workout. Rejected, this teaches self-validation. Failed, this fuels refinement. Anxious, scattered. But here's the truth. Your mind isn't supposed to be a hallway with open doors. It's meant to be a fortress. Stoicism teaches us that what enters your mind determines how you live your life. And if you don't control the gates, someone else will think about it. If you owned a castle, would you let just anyone walk in? Would you let a stranger wander through your rooms, shout insults, break your windows, and leave? Of course not. But that's exactly what we do with our thoughts. Someone says something offhand, and we carry it all day. One bad outcome, and we spiral into worst-case scenarios. We don't question the thought, we just believe it. We hand it a seat at the table. This is why the idea of a fortress mind matters, because the world is full of noise, some of it subtle, some of it loud, but all of it is trying to influence you. Who looks inside awakes. That awakening happens the moment you realize you don't have to accept every thought that appears. You get to question it. You get to decide whether it serves you. You get to respond instead of react. But that only happens when you build walls, not to block out life, but to protect your clarity, your focus, your peace. Now let's talk discipline, because building a fortress mind doesn't happen by accident. It takes repetition, every time you notice yourself, choosing inner control over outer chaos. But here's the part most people miss. Not every thought is yours. Some are echoes from childhood. Some are projections from other people. Some are just noise picked up from the world. And if you don't slow down and examine them, they'll run your life. You'll think you're making decisions, but you're just following scripts you never wrote. This is why the Stoics practiced journaling, reflection, silence to strengthen the inner walls to know what was truly theirs and what wasn't so. How do you start building this fortress? First, you watch the gate. When a thought enters, don't just accept it. Ask, is this helpful? Is this true? Is this mine? If it's a lie, a distraction, or a burden, let it go. Slam the gate. Next, limit the voices you allow in. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Choose your influences, the way you choose someone to guard your home carefully, intentionally, and most importantly, create daily habits that reinforces mental strength, meditation, reading, reflection, journaling, cold exposure, silence. These aren't trends, they're bricks, and the more you stack them, the more unshakable your mind becomes. Let's be honest, life isn't going to get quieter. The world isn't suddenly going to become more peaceful, more supportive, more tailored to your emotional safety. If anything, it'll get louder, more pressure, more opinions, more distractions. So the question isn't, will I be tested? It's, will I be ready? The fortress mind doesn't. Mental strength, meditation, reading, reflection, journaling, cold exposure, silence. These aren't trends, they're bricks, and the more you stack them, the more unshakable your mind becomes. Let's be honest, life isn't going to get quieter. The world isn't suddenly going to become more peaceful, more supportive, more tailored to your emotional safety. If anything, it'll get louder, more pressure, more opinions, more distractions. So the question isn't, will I be tested? It's, will I be ready? The fortress mind doesn't. Something inside that speaks for itself. That kind of presence isn't built overnight, but it is built day by day, thought by thought, wall by wall. Law 4: release what you can't command. Caring deeply can turn into attachment, tying your worth to a boss's praise, a relationship status, or social media likes. Stoicism clarifies, the only things yours are your responses, thoughts, and actions. Everything else, outcomes, opinions, rewards, is beyond your control. Epictetus said, some things are up to us, some are not, and clinging to the latter causes pain. Imagine holding a sinking rope. Letting go feels like failure, but holding on pulls you under. Attachment promises connection, but delivers a leash. Jung said, whatever you are not changing, you are choosing, and clinging to pain is choosing powerlessness. Detachment isn't apathy, it's clarity, separating your peace from the unpredictable. You can love without needing, work without defining yourself. Buy success, and pursue goals with grace for any outcome. Marcus Aurelius led through plagues and betrayal, acting detached from praise or fear. In our hustle culture, detachment feels rebellious, yet it lightens you, grounding you in the present. Stop bleeding energy on what-ifs or unchangeable people. Focus on your breath, habits, and attitude. Start small. When plans fail, ask, was this mine to control? If not, release it. Disappointed. Their actions are theirs. Your reaction is yours. Anxious about the future? Return to what can I do now? This daily practice builds a stronger center, freeing you to command what you can. Law 5. Transform pain into power. Pain is inevitable. Disappointment, rejection, failure, unfairness will strike. Most escape it, numbing or avoiding, but ignored pain recycles, shaping habits and identity. Stoicism flips this. Face pain, study it, use it as fuel. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the impediment to action advances action. What stands failure reveals unpreparedness or overconfidence, turn it into leverage. Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Rejection clears space for your path. Every no sharpens your yes. Use emotional discipline. Observe pain through journaling or silence, breaking it down to understand its lessons. Consistently, pain becomes fuel. Losses refine. Criticism sharpens. Setbacks build resilience. Don't bury pain, study it. Sharpen it. Ask, how can this make me wiser? You don't avoid storms, you become them, earning peace through hardship. Law 6. Wield silence as your superpower. In a world demanding constant opinions, the Stoics knew silence holds power. Speaking weakness aloud, I'm so anxious, carves it deeper into your identity. Negative thoughts thrive on volume. Silence forces introspection, transforming discomfort. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the things you think about determine the quality of your mind, and speech amplifies this. Jung noted, over-talking dulls awareness, silence sharpens it. It's not disconnection, it's deliberation, choosing when to expend energy. Explaining or venting hands power away. Stoics let actions speak. Seneca warned against wasting time on unnecessary words. Silence trains emotional control. Pausing before reacting builds discipline. Others may misjudge your quietness, but that gives strategic advantage. Clarity loves stillness. Ask before speaking, is this necessary, useful, aligned? Rare words hit harder. Practice restraint. Pause when triggered or unsure. In those gaps, control grows, confidence blooms, and reaction becomes response. Speak from strength, not insecurity, and your presence will resonate. Law 7. Rewrite the story you live by. You wake daily within a story. Your beliefs or failures aren't yours to keep. Change them. Rewrite with grounded strength. I'm alert and preparing over, I'm anxious. Seneca urged brave acts, including internal dialogue shifts. Live your new narrative daily. When old doubts pull, respond, I used to believe that, not anymore. This repetition redefines you, turning setbacks into refinement. Your story needn't be grand, just yours, rooted in awareness and discipline. Command your inner world, or failures aren't yours to keep. Change them. Rewrite with grounded strength. I'm alert and preparing over, I'm anxious. Seneca urged brave acts, including internal dialogue shifts. Live your new narrative daily. When old doubts pull, respond, I used to believe that, not anymore. This repetition redefines you, turning setbacks into refinement. Your story needn't be grand, just yours, rooted in awareness and discipline. Command your inner world, and no external noise can shake your peace. Watch another Stoic Journal video, comment, share, and subscribe to keep mastering your mind. That's the journey, the raw, unfiltered path to mastering your mind with Stoic wisdom. You've got the tools now. Strike the roots, master your frame, build your fortress, release what you can't control, turn pain into power, wield silence, and rewrite your story. This isn't just theory, it's a daily practice that forges resilience and clarity. If this hit home, hit that subscribe button to join the fight for your truest self. Drop a comment, let me know which law resonates with you most. Like, share this with someone who needs it, and let's keep this wisdom alive together. Until next time, stay strong, stay stoic.